just starting. Don't go. Um, we have had 2 weeks before the seed was the feminine principle of the earth. Last week it was life abundance, the abundancy of life, and today the seed is the generosity of the heart, the generosity of the Divine Mother. And once this planetary life force is activated in us, through us, it allows a abundance of wealth, of resources to manifest, to reveal itself. And one of the key things, I think, is the generosity of the heart to give and to receive. So that will be the kind of seed for the meditation tonight, or this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening. And I would propose to each of us to just introduce ourselves, our name, the place you are, and a place you feel connected to. That is a kind of entrance point to this earth. It can be a place of beauty. It can be a place of resonance for you. So I'll start. I'm Rem, and I am at this moment near Amsterdam. For me, today, this evening, it's not another place, a specific place. It's a more kind of feeling, traveling a lot between Amsterdam, England, and France. The last couple of months, being in a plane and looking out of the window of a plane, and enjoying this beautiful sight of the clouds, of mountains, of this earth. It's just a general feeling of how this beautiful earth, the resources of earth, the wealth of the Divine Mother are at our disposal, at flowing through us. Once you're open the chakras, all the chakras, and you have given permission to her, life changes, shifts, morphs in a very substantial way. So that is my feeling. It's not a place, it's a space. It's the beauty of earth itself, and the resources of it to each of us, when we are ready, when we give permission. So that's me. Thank you. And you can unmute your microphone and share with us.
This is Ruth, and I'm in Los Angeles, California. And actually, we're just now at where we put the clock ahead. So I've been sitting in front of the computer for an hour already. We're an hour ahead now. It's 2 o'clock here. And a special place, gateway for me, has always been place in Switzerland. And I had a very healing experience there as a teenager. And another place in Scotland, Edinburgh, where I had an enormous awakening there. Switzerland, the weather when I was there was a lot better than Scotland, but it was very beautiful. It was an awesome connection.
Thank you. Thank you, Ruth. Who's next? You can just unmute your microphone and share with us.
Well, hi everybody. Nick calling here. I'm staying now in area. It's a Long Island along the east coast of Greece, very close to mainland. And I am deeply associated to Delphi. We've been there with Rem and Martin in another occasion, and they have an experience of the power of that specific point, of that specific place. And I always have it in my heart because, well, actually, I have not moved from Aliveri, from the place where I am now, for 3 years now. And actually, I'm not traveling at all. But somehow I don't need to travel because you're here. And this is precious thing. But, well, what I need to underline here is the fact that the world situation every day is becoming worse and worse. The last 4 or 5 months, I'm studying very intensively the Indian situation, India. And well, I was reading in the book that Master Muria was working very much for the issues of India, and I could not realize why. And I have realized now, after this study, that the situation in India is in a smaller scale what exactly is happening on the whole world scale. And what is happening, it is, let's say, a conflict or a clash between what we can name fundamentalism and what we can name change. So I think we have a very important role to handle or to play in this world situation. And I wonder perhaps how we can, let's say, contribute to that. Perhaps I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me.
Okay, thank you, Nick. Thanks, bro. Who wants to share next?
Yeah, from Nigeria, particularly at Osun State. As I did say last time, for me, the point of entrance is not a particular place. It's more of a feeling, the way Rem said it. And what's unfolding more and more for me, it's a realization of the beauty of this earth, the unique way in which matter embodies divinity, and also the unique way in which women, also embody and express this. It's interesting. It's you walk along the street and then you see people, and then perhaps you have been seeing, for many years, and then somehow you're beginning to see something, and it's a set of people. You just begin to realize more and more that there is a unique way in which matter embodies divinity, and there is a way in which matter is sacred. And every moment there is a way that we can relate to that in worship, in acknowledgement, and keying into that blessing of the divine mother. So this is something unfolding for me. It's not a particular place. Wherever I am, wherever one is in touch with matter, one is in touch with form, you always find that divinity, and that is what's happening for me now. And it's a beautiful process. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishel. Thank you, Ishi. Anybody more who wants to share?
Okay, I am now living in Moscow. This for by this time my point of connection of interest is particularly the situation in Middle East, in Syria, and the role that Russia is having in that problem, the United States, and that kind of triangle that's made there. And of course, many issues appear in that field. But I am feeling like I am feeling into that field and trying to convey energy. Thanks.
Thank you, Martin. Someone else who wants to share? Okay, well, then we start with
Okay. Yeah.
Pino. Yes, brother.
Hi. I'm in Sweden at the moment. I feel like I'm from everywhere in my heart. But my point of entry this evening feels like it's Sweden and my own home. And as I was walking back this evening, I saw the moon. We don't often see the moon here. And it's very powerful tonight. So I'd like to connect with all of you beautiful people right from here, from my heart.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Anybody else? Okay, we'll start the meditation then. And it's the planetary life force activation meditation. So it's activating the planetary life force, the cosmic and the earth kundalini, the cosmic fire, the earth fire in ourselves and in our group. And through our group, you know, we can reach our fellow brothers, sisters, our beloveds, the places we love, the earth we love, and the earth that loves us. So let's take it from there, and we'll start. See you later. Just drop in and align within your own system. And do what you need to do to activate your energetic system. And hold this image of all these people on different places on the globe, different time zones, light, dark, morning, evening, night, noon. Opening your energy systems to each other. Connecting in consciousness as one soul. Opening our hearts to each other in this one shared life. Opening our energy fields, our etheric energy, our erotic energy, our actions through the earth as part of this one being. Connecting with the subtle worlds. all of the different allegiance, spiritual pathways on this earth. The alliances that you have. Your alignments, connections, allies in the inner worlds. Opening your vortex and sharing it together. Then the shamanic worlds, the subterranean, inviting your allies. All of the different kingdoms that you have an investment in the deepening and awakening the connection with this earth. And now just imagine being in one place on the earth where you can be in and feel that deep connection through as a human being. And find a place of entrance to where the crust to enter into the earth, into the core, through beauty and appreciation of the external. Let's start with our awareness going down through the base, through the crust, through the metal, into the core of the earth. Using a sense of sacredness, the sacredness of this earth, this being as a whole. And as we breathe our awareness and our love into the core of the earth, we begin to breathe back some of the vitality, the molten fire of earth. Just giving our consent to have this energy move up from the core, radiating, spiraling up through the surface of the planet and our bodies, through the base center, as a vibrant fire. Using the image of the volcano, bringing the energy up through the body, through all the bodies, burning through the fountaining out through the crown. this rich earth fire, bringing the vitality in the body, the key, the life force, the sexual energy, erotic energy, flowing through the body. The radiant sun of the solar plexus, feeling the expansion of our heart, the creative fire in the throat, deep visionary awakening in the ajna, and deep realization through the crown. Fountaining out of down into the earth and all around you through your aura. Receiving and channeling a great energetic gift of the Divine Mother. Feeling the core of the earth, connected to the core of all atoms, all centers in the universe. Now we shift our attention to our consciousness, and we imagine that we gather on a high peak in the Andes, or the Himalayas, the Alps, somewhere where we can access the high subtle worlds. We connect up soul to soul, imagining a ball of golden light. The golden light, the causal body above our heads, sharing fire. Sharing this fire of awareness, of consciousness. Lifting the identity up into the awareness. this ball of fire, this soul of fire, taking in the pure witness of pure awareness, subject with no object. Imagine above the group a flaming diamond, the edge, charged with electricity. Cosmic currents of electricity pouring into the earth. Once again, we give our consent to have this lightning flash into the group field, into our crown chakras. Flashing into the body, through the chakra system, into the earth. Throwing this vitalizing and lightning charge, this current, like Tesla towers all over the planet. Oh, the lightning. And now we see if we can have both these energies running. Uprising earth kundalini, downflowing cosmic electricity in the group, individually, using these two divine currents as a giant defibrillator. Bringing these both currents together in the heart. Cosmic and earth fire. Cosmic and earth kundalini. Exploding in the heart, awakening the heart. And as we let our hearts open, we form a great wheel of fire. And join our love with each other. And with the legions of men and women on this planet, whose hearts are awake, vibrating in response to the great heart. We center our attention and we center our heart and breathe this dual fire, circulating it. Imagine the group expanding with all our brothers and sisters all over the planet. That hold this earth and the hearts, creating a visualization of surrounding the planet and arriving at the very core, the hub of the wheel. The hub of the wheel is this heart. Then visualize the earth coming into each of our hearts. This beautiful blue-green being entering in our hearts. And as we love the earth, so we become the beloveds. Each person resting as the earth. Extending through love to include all kingdoms, the mineral, vegetable, animal, the human kingdom, then all of the subtle kingdoms, kingdom of souls, divine masters and mistresses, cosmic kingdoms, and galactic kingdoms. This multi-dimensional earth, our home in cosmos. As the earth, opening our cosmic arms, spinning round, orbiting around the sun. As the sun turns around the galactic center. Explosion outwards of billions of galaxies. This great manifest being we are part of. Creating the alignment with the earth and the heart. center of this galaxy. And now we take time to cross the event horizon. Event horizon of this center of the galaxy, a black hole. To cross that exit point of all manifestation and drop into the void. Center of everything. Of the earth. Of the galaxy. This portal. This doorway. This black hole. Being into emptiness. Just take a couple of minutes across the event horizon to allow our awareness to deeply rest into the great nothing. Now we rise again as the undead, as the eternal resurrecting life. Never born, ever dying. As this eternal being, the endless Ouroboros, great dragon, as initiated souls. And we center again as Earth. Our identification rests with Earth, this beautiful Earth, as this beautiful Earth. We're feeling the incredible resources being available to this cosmic being that we are. This cosmic journeyer, traveler. We feel deeply and are aware that we receive the resources of all the subtle worlds, resources stored in the center of the earth. And once again, we activate our own and our Earth's life force. This bottomless, boundless, bountiful connection with eternal life. We feel the planet activating, energizing, vitalizing itself through and on behalf of everyone who serves, including those who are contracted by control and fear. As this being that activates, energizes, and awakens all the life forms, the highest and the lowest, energizing, empowering, and vitalizing humanity as one being, finding its right relationship as part of this great planet, as beloveds. We take time to circulate this light where your heart is cold, within the sphere of Earth, a particular place, be it an environment, place within the dimension of Earth where your heart tells you to distribute this energy. And we open and allow the call through us, using the heart as a guide. Feeling the invincibility of this energy that can shift any block, resurrect what needs to be resurrected, eliminate what needs to be eliminated. Taking time to really feel the true power on the planet that not rests and is nothing less than this invincible life force, resting at the core of our own being. As we remember our own power, which is invincible. And as we activate this ourselves through this deep self-initiation, we automatically transmit it. And the heart allows us to resonate with where it is needed most. And now we bring our awareness from the transpersonal to our personal sphere, our friends, our family, our co-workers, teachers, students, our clients, our pets, our lands, places our personal heart feels a responsibility to, a joy, a sharing, a connection with, a communion with, our spiritual groups. So we confine our attention to the sphere that our personal heart has a connection with, and we vitalize that sphere, deepening this communion of life, sharing the fruits of life with our personal beloveds. Now we bring our attention all the way back to our individual, this private earth, this private cosmos, this private world. All of these multidimensional parts of ourselves, our spirit, all our mind, our emotions, our sexuality, our bones, our cells, our hairs. And centered in the heart, we radiate this great, invincible, enlightened victory. This power of the unified energy. We radiate it through our personal system, eliminating effortlessly whatever needs to go. Energizing, vitalizing, strengthening the pieces that we wish to grow. Take time to distribute it through this, through your own private microsystem, through your own private microcosmos. Now our connected group, sharing the Aquarian water, the waters of life, the life abundance, this invincible life force, this sacred power that penetrates most of all our differences, the different genders, different nationalities, different ways of thinking, different cultures, different spiritual traditions. This Aquarian life force penetrates them all and unites us all. So with an inner shout or an inner om, an inner prayer, we will release together, celebrating our connection and thanking all the energies that support us in our awakening and celebrating life. This precious, amazing, beautiful miracle. So thank you everybody for entering together these mysteries, the void, the black hole, this initiatory energy of the planetary life force that initiates. Thank you so much. And if you want to share something, add a comment to this meditation, you can do that now. Your microphone is unmuted.
Thank you, brother. It was really profound. Right now, what I'd like to say is thank you to you and thank you to all of my other brothers and sisters for this journey.
Thank you, Binoy. Anybody else? Well, then I'd like to thank all of you for showing up and taking part. And I would also express my gratitude to those who are connecting, not being able to enter the internet because there are 30,000 feet somewhere above this earth, between Australia and Bali, or on the Seychelles, or wherever on this beautiful earth. And deep gratitude, and thank you so much for joining, and see you next time.
Thank you.
There's no goodbyes.